What if the reason it's difficult to speak your truth today is because of a story that your inner child is still carrying? I'd like to introduce you today to Amy Lanci, who is speaking at the 2026 Voice Summit.
There's stories that encourage us, and then just as there are those kind of stories, there are those stories that we tell ourselves in our mind's eye where no one else can hear it. We're like, not good enough. I need to keep proving myself. I haven't earned the right? And then we're telling those stories, and no one knows what's going on, but our actions reflect the stories that are in here. So even though we may wish for more freedom, more impact, more truth, it's impossible to move past it without addressing the story that's inside.
hmm And that's one of the reasons why this Voice Summit is going to be so powerful because you and I are going to be speaking together on this element of the inner child and how it can be holding us back. And we're going to be offering practical exercises um, to help the participants in and the people coming to the summit to practically start to bring in
Yes.
elements that can help our inner child. And that is one of the reasons we're going to be talking a lot about being playful.
Yes. Yes. Which means that you get a chance to play. You get a chance to play with us. I think sometimes as an adult in this world, we are weighed too heavily by the responsibilities we have toward our families, our ability to pay the bills, our career. And then we kind of leave ourselves last in all of it. And all the while, kind of wondering, isn't there more to this? Um, and what's keeping you from saying that real truth out loud and taking action on it is not being able to understand what you're trying to tell yourself in the first place.
Yeah. And I think sometimes we are not being honest with ourselves about what we truly want
Hmm.
because instead of asking ourselves what we want, we're looking at that through a filter of is that acceptable? Is that going to be
Yeah.
something people will encourage? Like I realized one day that I was judging a lot of what I do by what I thought my dad might think of me if I did that.
Ah,
So,
yeah.
but I'm really excited to be working with you on the summit because you come at from the idea of storytelling through words, spoken words, written word, and I'm going to be looking at it from the point of view of song, which is bringing lyrics and music together. Because I find that when we choose a song that we like, it's often
Hmm.
because it is a narrative or something that we are saying to ourselves. It could be that we need to hear the words of a song, or the song is connecting with our emotions in a way that matters. But we don't always look at that. We don't always analyze what that might mean.
Oh yeah, I think songs are so unique because songs can tell a storyline, right, from start and begin, middle and end, but they also can just share words of just moments of a story, and that's enough to get someone to connect to the actual song, and they can see the story unfold and be able to
Yeah.
connect to the person singing the song, but then be able to just finally let go of something in the story.
Yeah, because you can read into it, you can kind of interpret the words in your own way,
Hmm.
and it becomes your story. You're identifying with the singer. And sometimes because singing is a physical thing, it's about, energy moving through the body, your breath, vibration. It can be really healing to allow yourself to feel that. So we're going to be looking at being playful through storytelling, just with words, but also how valuable it might be to also take your storytelling and looking at songs from that point of view as well. But we're going to be doing some group storytelling that helps you let go of perfection and
Hmm.
rediscover the freedom of expression. And we're going to be talking about the five senses and how
Hmm.
that can unlock our ability to express ourselves. And we're going to be speaking about how our nervous system is reacting to this. Like, how do you feel physically when you let yourself play?
We're gonna have fun. That's really what it is. There's gonna be deeper work, but we're also gonna have fun.
Yeah, I love it. So I'm going to be putting the registration link. It's completely free to come to the summit for the Saturday, and we have a VIP gift from each speaker if you decide that you want to have more connection with the speakers after the summit. And so the VIP option is on an early bird for the first couple of weeks, and then the rate changes. But you get all the recordings, you get over $1,000 worth of gifts from each speaker. But we want to see people there live. So please register to come for free, be there on the day, and be part of the story of our Voice Summit and let your voice be heard. Thank you so much.